correctly, it was our fault and all of that. But then this matter revolves around allegations by Nigerian opposition leaders that President Bola Ahmed Tinubu's administration is actually undermining the country's multi-party democracy by weaponizing anti-corruption agencies. Now, this is the crux of the matter: weaponizing anti-corruption agencies such as the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission, EFCC, also the Independent Corrupt Practices and Other Related Offenses Commission, ICPC, to target political opponents ahead of the 2027 general elections. Now, if you recall that Nigeria has a history of political tensions, Nigeria also has a history of politicians' defections. They call it cross-carpeting, they call it defection, they call it jumping the party, whatever it is that they do, they just keep moving. But the Constitution, so to speak, has given the freedom of association. So there is no outright law that says, oh, you can't. I mean, even though there are regulations to it, it must be as a result of the fact that the party where you are with or you're in has ceased to be able to handle its own affairs, right? And you can say, okay, I don't think I can handle this. I don't think this is what I signed up for. I think I'm just going to move. So we also have a history of allegations of anti-corruption agencies being used for political purposes. For instance, during former President Muhammadu Buhari tenure, 2015 to 2023, there were claims of selective prosecution against opposition figures. Now, to help us understand this very clearly would be our guest, who is in the person of Professor Kamal Bello, the Dean of the Faculty of Social Sciences, as well as he's an expert in politics and administration. He's going to be bringing this wealth of experience and knowledge, as an academia, or to the discourse, and he's going to help us understand what the political climate is all about in Nigeria this morning. Hello, good morning to you, Prof. Welcome to the Prog Show this morning. Hello, Prof. Prof, are you there? Okay, still trying to connect with a prof right now. Well, some conversations will be held just a little bit longer. Let's see how we can still get with the prof in a short bit. Right? Hello, Prof. Good morning. Good morning. Can you hear me? Okay. Well, we will indeed delve into reaching the prof, through another means. But our democracy has indeed come a long way. It has had its challenges from transition from military rule in 1999, right? And that being said, anti-corruption efforts, while crucial, have often been criticized for political bias. Now, past administrations, including that of President Olusegun Obasanjo from 1999 to 2007, Goodluck Jonathan from 2010 to 2015, and then, of course, they've all faced accusations of using anti-graft agencies. I mean, it's not the first time that we will be hearing matters concerning this. But would it be the last time? Is there something that we can do to ease off these kinds of narrative, especially for our political structure and system? Well, I don't know how far that can go, but there has been some talks about whether or not we are headed in the right direction, because the current allegations echo concerns raised during the 2019 elections when opposition figures claimed harassment via EFCC probes, if you also remember that one, right? So it also comes to issues where, if you look at between 2015 and 2023, right, EFCC under Buhari also faced criticism for targeting opposition politicians like Atiku Abubakar, right, and of course Peter Obi, while allegedly shielding ruling party members. December of 2025, though, we saw a very, very aggressive political opposing political parties now, opposition politicians now, have been, or leaders, accusing Tinubu's government of similar tactics, and they're citing defections of governors to the ruling All Progressives Congress (APC) under pressure from anti-corruption agencies. Prof. Kamal Bello, welcome aboard, and let's have the conversation on here and right now. Good morning.
Good morning, Uncle.
Yes. It feels good to hear from you this morning, Prof. Yeah. Well, yes. Well, there has been matters that concern the fact that opposition leaders on December 14, including Atiku Abubakar, former Vice President of Adamawa State, David Mark, former Senate President, Benue State, Peter Obi, 2023 Labour Party presidential candidate, Anambra State, and others have issued a joint statement, and they are alleging the Tinubu administration uses EFCC, ICPC, and police to intimidate opposition ahead of 2027 elections. Selective enforcement targets opposition governors and figures while ruling party members are spared. Recent defections to APC, example Rivers State Governor Siminalayi Fubara, suggest coercion via anti-graft probes, and they are demanding independent review of federal, state, local accounts. That's between 2015 and 2025, embedding anti-graft operatives in government payment systems, and of course, lastly, reforming the EFCC to prevent politicization. I mean, the presidency, although, denies allegations, and they are citing that EFCC is independent and voluntary defections driven by Tinubu's inclusive governance. That's what is causing the defections. What would be your thoughts on all of this?
Thank you very much. And good morning, listeners.
Yeah.
Sometimes they say politics or democracy is a game. A game like a game of football. A game of football is entertainment for those of us who are spectators. But those who are playing on the field, you will know that they don't have stamina, they don't play football. Because one tackle, one pushing can follow you down. That's how politics is, particularly in a developed country like ours. Game, anybody wants to be politics, they must be ready. Because they'll be pushing and shoving. If not, that they will pull you down. So, thank God, most of them that are crying now, they were either TP or AC or before, and they knew what they did to the opposition. So what they are doing in an underdeveloped economy like that, it seems to be now, we are not playing games. That's just my thing.
All right. Well, yeah, Prof, it's been pretty hard, to make out what you are saying. I guess you might have to sign off from the video conversation so we can just use the phone lines as a conversation, if you don't mind, because we've been having breaks, here and there, so we could not really catch the juice of what you're saying. So let's see how we can indeed work that out. But the prophet right there says, well, I mean, this creates an opportunity for us to come to the drawing board and have these conversations already. And conversations like this should not end on here and right here. I mean, conversations like this should be sent across every border. And so I implore you and indulge you to get across social media platforms, particularly Facebook and YouTube. And let's have that conversation already, because if we don't have this conversation right now, I mean, 2027 is a year away, right? It's just a year away. Well, I just said just, but I guess for the political stalwarts and the political giants and those politicians, it doesn't seem like a year away. It seems like it's just tomorrow. And so all hands, if you have noticed, has been put on deck just to ensure that the favored candidate wins whatever seat, political office it is that they favor to be in, right? Well, Prof, are you there now? Hello, Prof?
I'm there.
Okay, good. So I think we're having better reception now. We'll just stick to the phone call.
I think the problem is that link.
The what?
The link you sent to me. Now I've joined already.
Yeah, I'm only saying that.
Direct line again.
Yeah, I'm saying you can exit it so we can have this direct line.
It's echoing.
Yeah, let's exit that link so we can have this conversation.
And the technical crew who made me to enter.
Yeah.
Remove me.
Yeah, all right. Okay.
Into it.
All right then. Prof, understood. Okay, so we'll tell the technical crew to do the needful in that regard. So technical crew, let's fix that. Well, I'd like also to talk to you. I mean, what comes to your mind? I know earlier this morning we heard family members such as Yusuf. Yusuf had come on here to tell us how he really feels about this whole issue of cross-carpeting here and there. And in fact, the way he says it, first of all, he started with an issue that affects the Supreme Court's ruling that Mr. President has the constitutional power to declare state of emergency in any states to prevent a breakdown of law and order. I mean, that's another kettle of fish entirely. But then again, he goes on to put in it clearly, saying that, look, the stage is now set for a one-party state, and that's very fearful or fearsome, which some say will lead to dictatorship. This has been compounded by judicial validation of cross-carpeting and conflicting judgments that have stifled opposition. And he says, I pray the Supreme Court will overrule itself on matters such as this in the nearest future, right? And that is what Yusuf thinks. But what do you think, first off, while we are still trying to, gain connection with the prof this morning? You can talk to us and ask your very pertinent question. I mean, there must be that question that comes to your mind, that one question that has been ruminating in your heart, and you be like, you know what, I need to ask this question. I need to gain clarity. I need to have a full and total understanding of what this is entirely about, right? I need to know, because if I don't know, what is the point? What exactly is the point of looking into 2026 as well as 2027? What is the point of being a part of governance? What is the point of being a citizen of Nigeria if I can't get these answers? And yes, the platform is already here for us to get those answers. So ask your questions very quickly, because time is not very much on our side, so that we can also get involved with the answers that come through. 0907 353 0044. That is the number to call. 0907 353 0044. So we stick to this number and have a great conversation. Hello, good morning.
Hello, Mr. Yudi.
Yes, good morning to you, my brother. What's your name? Where you calling from?
This is Olatunji calling from Cuba.
All right, Olatunji, welcome aboard. Talk to us.
Although I've also asked myself this question, which you have just highlighted, because you understand what my concern is this. In terms of declaring this state of emergency and the politics we play in this country,
right.
I think if first one example is if only the governor that is at fault, okay, the state of emergency rule have not stated how to deal with the state of assembly, because if they are not included, and again in this the issue of the campaign, the governor can also take that opportunity to determine so that it can receive a favor from the power that's supposed to have correct it. So the kind of system of policies that we play, which is the policies of consent of mind or communion of self-mind, you understand. So I don't think the judiciary has the capacity to withstand these allegations. In the later end, maybe a situation like this can come up, whereby, and I think it is a matter of rule of law,
right.
whereby in the position of the president, he will not just use his only communion of mind to remove a elected governor or lawmaker. So and I don't think the judiciary has this capacity, because a time will come that this thing will be reversed, and I don't see the the Attorney General being there forever, even the President, I don't think being there forever. Because anybody can come with the communion of mind with the system of politics that we play and turn things around.
So, Olatunji, what exactly is the question now? Are you saying that you don't see any political will in addressing this issue of defection? And do you also feel like we are running into a one-party state?
No, we are not running into one-party system. I'm trying to say if there could be a change in the federalism system of Nigeria, there
Right.
should be something to consider, which
Okay.
is like rule of law. As we said it should be. And
Okay.
in the place of this House of Assembly members, if it is the governor that we used to know the kind of politics we play, a communion of mind or my own self-will, which may not affect the House of Assembly, as the law stated it or created a way to for their own way out, if they will not be as the person has been, which is remove both the lawmakers and the governors.
Okay.
So the law, I want to that's my question. Has it stated a place for those people to guide their own rights? And also, because of the politics, another person can come later. The Attorney General is not going to be there forever. So
Right.
it's now becoming like a politics of communion of mind. When I come there, I don't see this law or this movement motion to be tangible. That's my
All right.
answer.
Olatunji, thank you for that one. Olatunji says, I don't see this movement to be tangible. I mean, what does the law say? What is the state of the law? What is the place of the law in all of these defections and all of that? And he says, have we even been able to follow the rule of law in itself? Well, Prof, welcome back. Sorry for that mix-up. Welcome back, and let's have your voice on it.
Thank you.
Yes. So,
Yes,
Prof,
I'm
you were
with
saying, you were saying, we didn't get the juice of the bulk of what you were saying at first.
What
yeah.
I said is that the opposition should brace up, because game of politics is not a game. It's not a tea party. The APC, which took over power in 2015, have been in opposition since 2009. Before they are able to get power, well, after 16 years of opposition. So the opposition is the one that they need to do more, and it shows how our politicians are. It's difficult now to differentiate between PDP, APC, LP in terms of ideology. That is why it's easier to cross. People are not looking for a platform. They are not politically conscious. The political parties don't have differences in ideology. All of them are saying, we build water for you, we build road for you. That's all. We build school for you. And all of them are equal. I did a work on the constitution of all those political parties,
Right.
particularly in the first lap of this Fourth Republic, 2009 up to 27. And at the end of the day, we realized that the constitution of these parties are not different. They are saying the same thing in a different way. And at the end of the day, it's easier for somebody to leave LP today and be ADC tomorrow, and move from ADC and come back again to AD or APCA. So even the opposition is not as strong. Even the political system in Nigeria is not as strong and viable as it should be. So cross-carpeting is easy for them. It's just to change clothes. So that is the problem we're having, number one.
Right.
Secondly, some opposition leaders cannot stand the storm. When they are not patronized, 1 year, 2, 3 years, they are done. They are looking for ways to meet up their demands. So they will not join the party in power so that they can have a taste of the cake. And to me, that's what is happening. Thank you.
So you don't think that there is some sort of politicization of anti-corruption agencies? I mean, don't you think that this current administration is weaponizing the EFCC, the ICPC to create a one-party state, in addition to what you've said?
That is how the day Obasanjo created EFCC and ICPC, is politicized. Even the appointment of the first chairman of EFCC, who's supposed to be a deputy commissioner of police, they politicize and put somebody who's an assistant commissioner there. So from the beginning, Obasanjo created it to winch on to the opposition. And that's been the trend. Don't you see what happened to Ribadu when Yaradua took over in 2007? He was removed. He was removed. When it's not doing their binding. And how many FCC person or chairman has been removed? That outfit is established as a political witch hunt from the beginning, from day one. There's no doubt about that. So Tinubu using it now, to me, is nothing. But we should take note of one thing: dictatorship. One party system cannot work in Nigeria. Nigeria is a complex society. It cannot work.
Right.
I would be surprised that Oshu, as close as he is to the government in power at the federal level, refused to join APC. And he went to another party, Accord Party.
Yeah, it went to Accord.
Yes,
In
to
fact,
show.
Nigerians were shocked.
Yes. Are we not shocked? To show that the country is complex. Up to now, Anambra is in the hand of APGA. Up to tomorrow, Konkoso is still in control of NNPP. Kano is the other NNPP. So like that, won't you be surprised that Sampara, up to today, is in PDP? Despite all the ills and cries? Nigeria is a complex society. We should learn from the past. Obasanjo tried third time when he was to leave. In 2006 to 2007, before he reluctantly gave Yaradua. It failed. Something will happen. Nigeria is God's project. No one can stand up and say you want to be a dictator. You can't do what you can do in Cote d'Ivoire, what you can do in Togo, what you can do in Cameroon. You can't do half of it in Nigeria before you are defeated. Remember Abacha? All the political parties decline as their presidential candidate while he's still in uniform. He has not declared for the parties. And the parties declared him. What happened to him at the end of the day? Nobody can play with Nigeria in terms of, I want to dictate, I want to be a dictator, I want to be a one-party system. From time immemorial, even during colonial, when we are going for independence, there's always multi-party system. And there are always two major parties. And that's how it is. For somebody to have rest of mind, that's why I do say it every time. All these our leaders need tutorial on politics. And particularly Pol 101, that will teach you Nigerian government and politics. That you don't play with fire. Don't waste time, don't waste resources on something that cannot be, it's not possible. It's no possibility, I'm sorry to say.
Right. Anyways, Prof, let's just put a peg to your thoughts. We will come back. I mean, this is a very sensitive conversation and quite interesting. We have bills to pay. Let's just go pay that bill. We'll be right back in a short bit. Right. And yes, I see your calls coming through. We will take your calls after this timeout. Don't go away.
Eagles 102.3 Abuja.
Please listen to this infomercial.
Girl, your skin is glowing. What's your secret?
It's no secret, it's Gentle Touch Spa and Salon in Abuja. They gave me the best relaxing massage last weekend. I felt brand new.
Really? I've been needing that kind of pampering. Do they only do spa stuff?
Not at all. They do facials, body scrubs, waxing, and even natural hair treatments. I even got my braids done there, neat and classy. They also handle dreadlocks, wig revamping, hair coloring, gilly tying, manicure, pedicure, gel nails, everything beauty in one place.
Wow, so it's like a full spa and salon in one?
Exactly. The vibe is luxurious, the staff are professional, and both men and women go there. Now the thing is, for every service you get at this spa, it's going to come with a generous discount. Once you experience it, you understand why it's called Gentle Touch.
I'm booking my session today.
Exactly. Please do that. And for you to book your session, call 080-9269-9269. Another number to reach out is 090-2410-6881. You can also visit them at number 2 Bolton Street, Sun City Estate, here in Abuja. Girl, go book that session. You will thank me later because everyone deserves the gentle touch.
Gentle Touch Spa and Salon. Luxury for everybody.
Any motor where you dey drive, you need confirm protection, no. For your engine, no. Make a mobile, make it mobile, no. Make it mobile, yeah. Anywhere you dey, your motor deserve to be number 1, yo. Make it mobile, no. Make it mobile, yeah. Mobile carry the go, make everybody join me, say. Make it mobile,
Make you go with the best.
make it mobile.
Please listen to this.
This one na pampa, this one na helele. It never happened before. Magic season promo from Team Pumpy Concepts. Developer we care.
Now so, no ask us for Team Pumpy Concept how we go do it. It go be like magic. Only change us with some of our 60% discount on all our products. We call them Magic Season promo. Now you go take the lion's share. Hey, people don't rush up everywhere. Our land we dey Kapsana, Gusape, Akugude, plus include your Chara land the way we get for you. Now small time now, this Ogundia wolf go finish. We don't kickstart time from Wednesday, December 10. Go reach January 7, 2026 New Year. No dollar 7 for this festive season. This na magical way to wrap up the year. Come we office way day number 12 from Morofia Street. Who set to Abuja? Tell you why now 090-5454-5468 080-5288-8007 or 090-7917-7774. Team Pumpy Concept, developer that cares.
Please listen to this infomercial.
Aisha, long time oh. I never see you for a while now. How business?
My sister, e dey slow sha. I dey post once in a while, but my page no dey move. People just dey scroll pass, no engagement, no sales. Me sef don tire oh.
You never try Craft House Agency? Now them dey manage my page now oh. They create video, do design, and they give me better steps wey I go take make people take notice me, come take patronize me. And true, many people don dey follow me buy market now oh.
True. Na dem help you do all these things? Wetin dem dey really do wey dey different?
Dem sabi create con ten t wey dey go viral, make people laugh. Plenty people come know me oh, and na those people come dey patronize me. Dem still dey help people wey get salon, restaurants, real estate, make dem for see customer. My guy wey get restaurants for Lekki talk say dey help am grow im followers pass times 2 of wetin im get before.
Oga madam, no let your business idle. Do make people notice you with creative social media management from Craft House Agency. Sharp. Send WhatsApp to 081 6930 8515 081 6930 8515 for free page review. We go help you create content where they engage your audience and grow your business.
Things they happen for our community, eh?
Now I can recoup back all the money I have spent on this annoying family.
Yeah, that one my own don't finish.
My dear, let's go and greet them, okay?
Hey! Join Media Coalition and Awareness to hold trafficking, MICAT, on I Wish I Knew radio drama and program every Saturday at 10 a.m. on Eagles 102.3 FM Abuja. Join us to kick human trafficking out of our society. I Wish I Knew radio drama and program is brought to you by MICAT and funded by the Ministry of Foreign Affairs of Denmark.
Homes and Shelters Limited.
Please listen to this important infomercial. It's Powell's time on radio. Abuja. Powell Homes and Shelters Limited has come with a vision of transforming housing through innovation, style and integrity. At Powell Homes and Shelters Limited, we deliver affordable luxury, comfort and reliability in real estate. We offer genuine lands, elegant homes, modern designs and flexible payment plans to make your dream home a reality. Visit us today and experience excellence you can trust. Our address is number 52, Suez Crescent, Abacha Estate, Wuse Zone 4, Abuja. You can call us on telephone number 081-510-20000 or 080-925-70000. The number to call us once again is 081-510-20000 or 080-926-70000. Now let's hear what your sister and veteran Nollywood actress Patience Ozoko, Mama G, has to say about this company.
My people, my name is Patience Ozoko, popularly known as Mama G. G for General. Do you want to buy genuine lands and other properties and need a brand you can trust? Think Powell Home and Shelters Limited. With a reputation built on honesty and reliability, we ensure your investment is secured. Our team of experts is dedicated to providing personalized service tailored to your needs. Join countless of satisfied customers who have found their dream properties with us. For inquiries, please call 0815 102 0000 or 0809 257 0000. We can get you property from any part of Nigeria. Think real estate, think Powell.
Thank you, Mama G, for that wonderful talk. Remember, our office is at number 52, Suez Crescent, Abacha Estate, Wuse Zone 4, Abuja. We also have branches in Enugu, Owerri, Oka, and Asaba, and Nairobi. Think real estate, think Powell.
Powell Homes and Shelters Limited, a real estate company. We be Baba for properties. Our properties natural best. Invest your money, create a we be Baba for properties. Real estate,
Eagles 102.3 Abuja.
Still talking conversations right here, and we're looking into matters that concern the opposition leaders raising alarm over threats to Nigeria's multi-party democracy. And our guest has still been and remains Professor Kamal Bello. Now, he's a renowned expert in politics and administration, and he always says, I am not a politician, I'm an academician, and I know what I'm saying when it comes to politics. I've been saying it for a long time, and I will not stop, not now, not ever, because Nigeria has to get it rightly. Well, we'll just quickly take this call already. Hello and good morning.
Yeah, good morning, sir.
Good morning to you, please.
Yes, I'm Ibrahim Musa from Zongura, local government of Niger State.
Awesome, Ibrahim. Please, if you can ask that question straight away, just ask the question.
Yes, thank you very much.
Yeah.
I want to say that the entire world have got it wrong. There is no political freedom in the world. Otherwise, they shouldn't have imposed democracy on everybody. Democracy is the problem of the world. Every country should have been given the opportunity of formulating our political culture to be able to give our people sufficient goods and services. Hello, are we together?
Ibrahim, I'd like the question. Time is not on my side now. I'd like really the question. What is the question or concern that you have in view of this topic?
Yes. What I'm saying is that this is a good program indeed, pertaining to the global politics, especially our own country, Nigeria. So I am trying to say that the whole world have got it wrong by imposing democracy.
So you feel democracy is the problem? That's what you feel? Is that what you're saying?
Democracy is the problem of the world, just like Obasanjo is the problem of Nigeria.
Oh, wow. Okay, now that's a huge statement, though, Ibrahim. I'm sorry, I've got to take you out. No one singular individual is the problem of Nigeria. In fact, to say the least, right? I think each and every one of us are the problem of Nigeria, and I guess that's why the Prof is saying that all hands has to be on deck. Until we tell ourselves the truth, we won't get it rightly in view of matters that concern politics and matters that concern development, growth, and capacity building in Nigeria. Well, Prof, welcome back to the discourse, though.
Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you.
Yeah. Well, Ibrahim is saying that democracy is a problem, and he's trying to pin it on one individual, saying Obasanjo has been the problem of Nigeria. But I guess I've given the answer to that. But the point exactly is, the point exactly is this. Yeah. Do you think, Prof, with all of these that is going on? First of all, you've already established the fact that there is no party ideology. So all of these parties are one and the same. They're just using different lingua to describe whatever it is that they feel is an ideology for the respective parties. But how does the politicized anti-corruption affect investor confidence? Do you think it has a way of affecting investor confidence? And do you also believe that, or could selective justice fuel unrest or violence?
Yeah, I'm sorry. The catchy word there is investors. From investors. As far as I'm concerned, most of the investors that are coming to Nigeria, they are just to take our wealth. They are not investing in reality on what will make us better. So when they see opportunity, even if they are dying, if they are killing them, if they have opportunity to steal our oil, to steal our mineral resources, or to pay half, or pay quarter of what they are paying in other countries, they will come. They will take the risk. All this anti-corruption, selective corruption cannot debar the foreigners from coming. As far as they know what they will gain, they will come and pick what they want to pick and go back.
Okay.
They will go under tight security. So, as I've said, it's our tradition in Nigeria, our leaders. Democracy, as you have said, is not a problem. It's the way we are practicing it. We have practiced many things in Nigeria. We have practiced military. We say it's not enough. We have practiced parliamentary system. We say it's not good. We practice presidential system. We say it's bad, and so on and so forth.
So, Prof, what do you think is best then? How do we climb out of this or claw out of this menace?
Sorry, I want to draw an analogy.
Okay.
Somebody is sick now. He goes to this hospital. He did not get proper. He will go to another hospital. When he goes about 2, 3, 4, he may be lucky. And he may be expert. And prescribe, and the sickness will go. That's what we have not got in our politics and economy. Those who are running the economy and our politics, they're not experts. Until we get experts. Not experts in certificate alone. Because most of the things with certificates are, and there are no substance there. Because every certificate in theory must be practicalized. We must see it in practice. Until we get experts in politics, experts in the economy, to fix our politics and fix our economy. And they are there, but they will not be given the chance. We are not putting the right peg inside the right hole.
Okay.
Until we have to do that at all levels, sir. Not only in the Aso Rock, not only in the different state government houses, in all our parastatals, in all our MDAs, ministry, departments, and agencies. Right. We are not getting the right person. In our schools, in our universities, the right people are not running it. Thank you.
All right, let's take this call. Hello, good morning.
Mr. Yudi, the man with the golden voice.
Yes, Triple D, good morning. Welcome aboard. Talk to me.
Thank you. Okay, Mr. Yudi, truly, to be very frank, I appreciate all that you do for us. Truly,
right.
Always, every day we learn and we move on.
Right.
But, sir, I want to ask a question.
Yeah.
I cannot say I disagree with this. Is the first time I will have a change of mind small from the gates. But let me ask this question. Sir, you see this issue of EFCC, whether with hunting or not, truly, Mr. Yudi, nobody, whether EFCC was created with hunt, is none of my business. But, sir, truly, does it mean that these ministers are being tempered to national resources or not? Really, the reason why this country the reason why we are where we are today is because a lot of these people, once they get into office, they lose the treasurer of this country. They lose it. It's not two ways about it, friend. And the reason why you see them afraid the campaign is because their hand is not clean. And anybody, you can imagine your hand is not clean with the resources of the country. And at the same time, you want to go and join the opposition to come back again and loot. Let me make it very clear. Nobody hand that is clean will be afraid to join opposition. If your hand is clean, you rule this country, you did not tamper with the natural, with the resources God has given us. And then you want to move to the party. What will they come after you for? What will they come for? How many of them can brag and move in this country that their hand is clean? The same people that they are witch hunting. Okay, President Tinubu is in power, is witch hunting. After he leave power, the same people that will come, they'll say witch hunting. So if we have a failed system, that is why we look at it as if we are witch hunting. It is the system is not really working. If these people's hand is clean, let us know their hand is clean. Okay, let me end up like this, Mr. Ibi. Like FCT minister, he ruled this FCT for the past 8 years. Are you telling me they don't have a budget for FCT? What has he done? Look at the Minister of Aviation. Look at how he paid the billions that went in the name of, what do they call it? What are we saying? What are we talking? But let us work for the system to be right so that tomorrow we'll not say it's witch hunting. But whoever you are witch hunting and his hand is clean, let him tell Nigeria that his hand is clean. God bless you and God bless Nigeria. Good morning.
Okay, God bless. Right there. Prof, I mean,
Yes.
you've heard the family member. He says, if your hands were clean in the first place, why would you even be scared? So much so that you have to decamp from the party where you're originally placed and you go into a ruling party so you can be pardoned, so to speak. And he still goes to the place where he summarizes it and says it is a systems failure. Do you agree with that?
Yes, it's a system failure. And when you are talking of system is not run by itself.
Okay.
It is we that will run the system. It is we that we have failed.
Right.
As individual and collectively, we have failed in all ramifications. In our spiritual life, we have failed. In our educational life, we have failed. In our economic life, we have failed. So the system is failed. There is system failure. But the system is not an abstract. It's not a spirit. It's not a ghost. It is we who are running the system that we have failed. That's my submission.
All right, it's us. We are the ones who have failed right there, and that's what the prophet is saying. If I'm understanding the conversation correctly, I would say that Triple D and the prophet are speaking in the same language, only coming from different direction. The prophet said that we are not putting those who really understand the politics to be where they ought to be. And Triple D is saying, you know what? As it stands right now, whether it's witch hunt or not, the point is, why are you running helter-skelter, jumping from one party to the other, going to the ruling party so that you will evade being investigated or so, if your hands were clean, right? And it still goes down to the integrity and the credibility of some of these political gladiators and actors that we have in political offices in Nigeria. Well, Prof, in your final thoughts, though, what would be your final thoughts, on this matter?
My final thought is that we need to be more patriotic. We need to be committed. We don't have a country other than this. Whatever it takes, we should try and make sure that the country survives. Without the survival of the country, as an individual, we will not survive. So that's my own take. We need to be patriotic. We need to commit ourselves to this project called Nigeria. If you run out, definitely we run back. And if you run out, there are people that you have to leave behind who are yours, who will face this music. And I want to appeal to our political leaders. 1960 to date, 65 years of independence is enough for us to move this country forward. We should stop playing blame game and outwitting one another. We should be thinking of development. We should be thinking of progress for individual as well as the entire nation. Thank you very much.
All right, Prof, but just before I let you off, don't also forget that the presidency had come out to debunk claims that of defections into the All Progressives Congress just because of towing favor lines. I mean, we have also heard Mr. President in his October 1 speech where he says, I am even happy that these other parties are experiencing whatever they're experiencing, because that way people can now tell the difference between what white is and what black is. And if they are coming to the APC, it gives me so much joy. I mean, Mr. President didn't even hide that feeling, and even though he suffered some backlash, he also had some support, where some persons say, look, he's only speaking as a human being. I mean, we've seen countless times where other political parties, especially the PDP, have been given different names as the sinking ship, it's an ICU and stuff like that. I mean, if you were in any of these political parties, maybe especially the PDP, what would you have done differently? Would you rather stay in a party that has two factional heads in the party where it does seem as though there's no direction? Don't you think that some of these defections might be as a result of sincerity of heart?
Yes, if I'm in PDP, I will stay with PDP.
You will stay?
PDP ruled this country for 16 good years. And at that time, AD or AC or APP or CPC, they were in opposition. And at the end of the day, after 16 years, they came to power. Opposition should know that if they continue to struggle and stand by the ideology, a day will come when they will take over the power again.
Okay.
We should not go to one party. One party system is not natural with human being. A multi-party system, as I've said, had been the in thing right away from independence, even before independence. And this is what we are practicing now. We have APGA, we have APC, we have PDP, we have NNPP, and so on and so forth.
And all of them the same ideology. No change in ideology. Just the same.
The only thing that will be different is to be preaching either tribalism, either preaching religion, and so on and so forth. This party is a Muslim ticket. This one is a Christian Muslim ticket. Those are the things that are not ideological, that are false consciousness. Those are the things that they are using to campaign when there's no ideology. Wow. They use money, they use gifts, they use threats, and so on and so forth. If the president is sincere, why can't he take APC people that are corrupt and prosecute them, or take them to Kuje? Well, it's not done. It's the opposition that people are saying. That's why they are putting the allegation all over.
Right.
That this thing you are doing is against the opposition. You want them to come to your party, and anybody that declares for the party is forgiven. And one of the senators said it one day: "Come to APC and your sins are forgiven."
Adams Oshomole. All right. Yeah. Anyways.
So those are the things. That's why people are putting allegation. It's not that they are mere allegation. It's allegation with some facts and figures.
So you think this is eroding? It will soon erode public trust in the EFCC and the ICPC and the rest.
Definitely. Only a few people believe in the capacity of EFCC and ICPC for a long time. Even right away from the time that Obasanjo established it. Only a few people have trust in that outfit, or in those outfits.
And you don't think it's independent?
It's not independent. Even the INEC people that call her independent, INEC and so on and so forth, don't you see the noise over it in terms of selection of the chairman, in terms of his past views, and so on and so forth?
Right.
But it's a baggage.
Well, thank you, Prof.
That is why somebody needs to be careful. Check record, particularly this digital age. Where people record you, both audio and video, and keep until the time you become somebody. They will bring it out. You have said this before. See what they are doing with Reno and the FFK. They see what you said about this government, and you're coming to serve that government again.
And the government still endorsed them, the same government.
Yeah, because they have changed. They are not APC, they have got, the government has forgiven their sins.
Right. Oh, Prof, this is a lot you've put out there, but thank you so much. Still appreciate your time with us. We look forward to more conversation with you in the coming days.
Thank you very much.
Appreciate it. Quite an interesting conversation now. Well, can't go any further. Want to say a big thank you to you for being a part of this one, though. Tomorrow is yet another time, same station. Coming right up next will be the business news. Good morning.
Eagles 102.3 Abuja.
This is Eagles 102.3 News, your number one radio experience you can count on.